didn't have an opening. So they created a job for me to come over to New Zealand. I phoned them 11 o'clock SA time, 5 o'clock SA time. The next morning, they phoned me back and said, "Oh, here's a job offer. This is what we're offering you. Do you accept?" And we had a chat, and eventually I said, "Yes, that sounds like a plan."
Within one day?
Well, within 6 hours.
So you contacted them your first time, and 6 hours later, you had a job offer.
That's it, yes.
I remember looking at your CV and thinking, not qualified, but wow, this guy's done a lot. And I thought, I got to talk to this guy. I mean, you were teaching tradesmen how to do their job better. Your company relied on you for running things to a large extent. You could do all the things in the workshop, all the equipment you knew, maintenance. You're going so far above and beyond the traditional machinist's work. And so I thought, wow, you're going to be fine here. Your boss must be very sad to see you go.
Yeah. According to him, he will fly me back to SA every 6 months just to come and fix the problems.
Great.
The qualified oaks did, and yeah.
So you left on good relations.
Yes. I think I gave them more than enough time to prepare themselves for me to leave.
Yeah.
Even though they didn't actually get someone to replace me.
They didn't find anyone, of course.
Yeah, there's a scarcity all around the world for people that can actually do our type of job. And that's how I got the job in New Zealand, because it's a scarcity.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
True artisans who are mechanically minded and skilled and then reliable, and it fits all together. If you can do all those things, you're in the A category right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the first instance, maybe you had a vision, and that would be coming back to also Yolanda, just the family, just talking about what we want to do with our lives, and maybe that's where it started originally.
Yeah, our initial plan was to go to Netherlands, but Netherlands, to get residency and citizenship, you need to know the language, how to write it, how to speak it, and all that. And we said, no, that's a bit extreme. We're not going to go all the way like that. And then we started looking at Australia, New Zealand, and other places. And New Zealand was the closest to South Africa. Weather-wise, as they call it here, the rural areas, farmlands in South Africa, it's basically the same. And then we came to the decision that Hastings, where we currently are, is as close to home as we had. The beach is about 15 minutes away, mountains, trails to walk, all that. Yeah. And spoke to friends. Yeah, friends gave us a very good idea of what's what and where's who. Yeah. So we finally decided that Hastings, well, New Zealand is our future.
What was the point that they said, we're going to offer you that job? Do you remember how that must have been a good feeling when they offered that employment?
Yeah. Thanks to your course that I had to go through. Actually phoning companies direct, and the way you have to speak to them and to the point. The company where I actually got the job from didn't have an opening, so they created a job for me to come over to New Zealand. I phoned them 11 o'clock SA time, 5 o'clock SA time. The next morning, they phoned me back and said, "Oh, here's a job offer. This is what we're offering you. do you accept? And we had a chat, and eventually I said, yes, that sounds like a plan.
Within one day.
Well, within 6 hours.
So you contacted them your first time, and 6 hours later you had a job offer.
That's it, yes.
They must have been very confident of that job offer. So this would come down to the preparation that we did.
Yes, yes. I've sent the CV, my photo portfolio that we made, the skills list that we've made. I've sent that to them. What else was it?
The video?
Yes, this short video, CV video. I've sent that to them. Yeah, it's
so they looked through that, and by the time they got finished, they said, "Get this document to this guy right now."
We had the contract before we had the job token.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really that's a record breaker. That's an amazing story. So it's going back. Okay, we prepared really well. We presented really well. I've got a good formula. I know what I'm doing. But it's your background that did it. If you didn't have that because we can't invent air. We have to invent. We have to show what really exists.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Great.
Lots of late nights.
Yes, lots of late nights. Call outs, training. It wasn't easy. Now we're jumping around just a little bit, but how is your work experience there versus your work experience here so far?
I'm only actually starting tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I've visited the workshop yesterday, saying hi to everybody, meeting the people in the office on Monday. Sorry, on Monday. Met everybody. And today I'm going to meet the owners. Yeah. So I'll start tomorrow, and then we'll see.
We'll see. Okay. I look forward to catching up with you on that. Maybe we can talk about something that you know for sure. Maybe it's the impressions coming in and getting sorted as far as, I don't know what you've done so far. The home, obviously you've got the home. How about the impressions of your children? Do you have any feedback? Do they have, they must have some interesting insights about what's different and. Oh, hey, I remember you. Hanging over your dad while he was talking with me?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Logan.
Logan. Okay. Logan, what do you think, what was the first thing you noticed about New Zealand when you came in?
That there's no load shedding.
No load shedding, yeah. Yeah. All right. That's great, Logan. Did you go outside yet?
Yeah.
Did you see any other guys your age around in the area?
Yes.
Next door.
Yeah, they've got 4 kids next door.
Yeah.
All different ages.
What would you like to have known 6 months ago? Is there anything you learned about? I've read bringing tools were important. I've read, yeah. Any ideas there?
I would say money.
Yeah.
Be better prepared, because
Okay.
it's expensive.
Tight, yeah.
It's tight. I thought we would have enough money to start up, and we didn't, because we're sitting on bean bags for couches.
Yeah.
So it's more expensive than I initially thought, but it can be done. It can be done. We are sitting, we are sleeping, we are watching TV. It's not in the same style as we had in South Africa.
Yeah.
But this is startup. We are starting from scratch, and yeah, we are rebuilding.
Yeah. Furniture is expensive here. Even secondhand is expensive.
Yeah, we looked around, and most of them are the same price almost as new ones.
Yeah.
Or completely worn.
Yeah, especially I had the experience of the cars. Gerhard went to go look at a few cars, and the one we also went to go look was also a good price. And when we got there, it was like, okay, that's why that's the good price.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Photos doesn't always do it justice.
No.
So, you know, we actually took a gamble with the place we stayed in. We didn't have time to come have a look at it. We found it on Marketplace on Facebook. Or Trade Me. And we applied for it. It looked neat from the photo, so we just like, okay, I need to start working. We need to get a place. So, and it was neat. It was really
It's
neat.
still neat. It's still neat. Yeah.
That's actually right. It's a startup. It's a mentality. You have to be prepared. It's about sacrificing something short term to get something long term. That's what it's about. And regardless of whether someone has a lot of money or a little, it is a sacrifice. You're moving to a different place. It's a restart.
Yeah. Yeah. Complete reset.
Yeah. And there's a lot of things there. I don't remember Hastings. I'm sure we've been through there. No? Okay, my wife says no. All right. We haven't.
Have to come down and visit us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Same. Do that here. Thanks for everything. This is really great. What I'll do is I'll just end it here, I guess, and just, yeah.